Today, I want to ask you about, are you ready for this? I want to ask you about one of the most important relationships in your life. Okay? I want you to think about all of your relationships. I'm going to ask you about one of the most important relationships you have. You ready? What's your relationship with the word no? What's your relationship with the word no? Very important. Do you get along well? You and no? You and that word? Are you friends? Can you hug it? Can you like it? Can you embrace it? Or are you strangers? Kind of afraid of that word, afraid to utter it out loud, or afraid to even let yourself think about that you might want to say it more than you're saying it? Or do you find it to be your friend and your ally and one of the most important guardians of your soul? See, in our development, what happens is and the word relationship, I understand, is a little metaphorical in there, but we do have a relationship in certain ways with with different functions. And if I've got a problematic or a conflict or a conflictual relationship with the word no, then I am going to have some problems in life. Because the word no is one of the most important tools that you have in your toolbox of having a good life. It's one of the two basic words that are wired into your neurobiology. Do you know this? Take an infant. Take an infant. Do something that an infant likes, that feels good, soft sounds or cuddling or something. And you'll see they're kind of like, they're nodding yes. Do something that feels crummy, what do? They turn their head, no. They start to roll it back and forth. Now, later we get words to that. But God has built into your whole system the words yes and no. We'll talk about yes in another day. But think about this. You start to breathe in some toxic fumes. What does your system do? It says no. You hold your breath. You're going to get out of that room. No, I'm not going to breathe that in. You drink some sour milk that's curdled and you didn't know it. You spit it out. If it goes down, your system will say no and expel it. What happens when you get food poisoning? You take something in, your system says, no. God built that into you. One of my favorite verses. Jesus said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Well, to some people, it's almost as if the way that would have been heard is let your yes be yes. And every time you want to say no, let that be yes too. Because some people think no is like bad. And if they don't think it's bad, they have a judgmental relationship with the word no. If I say no, that means I'm being selfish. If I say no, that means I don't care. If I say no, that means I'm not being loving. They have a judgmental relationship with the word no. But other people have a fear based relationship with the word no. I'm afraid to say no because if I do, something bad is going to happen out there. Somebody's going to reject me. They're not going to like me anymore. They're not going to love me. Or worse than that, they're going to punish me. Or worse than that, they may even abuse me. And that happens. So, if you come from a history where The word no was not worked with in you and wired in you to where it was a blessed word, like Jesus blessed it. Let your yes be no and your or yes be yes and your no be no. In fact, he said anything past that is from evil. And think about that. If we can't really honestly say yes or really honestly say no, now we're into funny land somewhere because we're taking care of dysfunction. And he said, that's not good. This should be free flowing. Do you want to do that? No, I really don't want to do that. No, I don't feel comfortable. Now, that's one way we can have a problematic relationship with the word no, fear. And not only fear, fear of bad things happening and all of that, but sometimes, we have experience in all of that as well. We have the lack of experience of it just wasn't loved. So we have a problematic relationship that we just can't say it. We avoid it. But let me tell you about another big one. Big problematic relationship with the word no. You're in love with it. And it's a sick love. Okay? You love the word no because you experience it as your guardian angel, but not like it's supposed to be. But you're using it to protect you, not from germs or sour milk, but you're using it to protect you from sometimes life itself. Because sometimes the next growth step is a little vulnerable. Next time the growth, next step in our life to go do something might be a little risky. We might fall down and get our knees skinned, or we might flunk the course, or when a person may not like us, or whatever it is. And so what do? We call to the word no to be my rescue. Somebody says, hey, you want to come join our group? No, I don't think so. I've got some stuff going on. Or you want to come talk and process some of your life with us? We get together every Wednesday night and go through this study. And no, 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 I don't want to do that. That's fine. I've got some other. Hey, I met this cool person. I think you might like them. You want to go out? Let me fix you up. And go, no, 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 no. Or, hey, there's a new opportunity over here. You've always said you wanted to do this, and there's a class or a workshop. No, I don't think so. Overuse of the word no. You know, go back to the basic wiring of the human organism. Yes and no. Take it back to food. We're supposed to say yes to food. Some of us are in love with yes to food, but we're also supposed to say no as well. Well, sometimes the word no can become the fortress. So we don't say yes to food anymore. We become anorectic. A meaning without, anorexia, which means appetite, without appetite. Say no to everything. The anorectic's body shuts down and can't say yes anymore because say no to all food or anything from the outside. Well, sometimes we're anorexic of life because we've been hurt or we're afraid. So I just want you to look at the relationship you have with the word no. Can you pull it out when you need it? Can you say no to stay in control of you? What the Bible calls self-control. We're not supposed to be controlling of other people, but we should be able to say no to stay in control of what we want to do and don't want to do. What milk we want to drink and don't want to drink. Stay with the good stuff, stay away from the sour stuff. Say yes when it's appropriate to say yes. Say no when it's appropriate to say no. If you can't say no to infection in people, then you're going to get hurt. And if you can only say no to all people, then you're not going to have any friends. So let's use no the way it was designed and given to us by God to stay in control of ourselves and chart our course. Say no to things that don't fit us. Say no to pressure. Say no to all the stuff that would mold you or shape you. Okay. Say no to things that would infect you, but be able to say yes and not say no. Hold your no back in reserve when you need to say yes. Look at your relationship with your word no, and let's have a good one.